Do you know what's the number one fear of developers? Well, it's not being surrounded by C# in all of your body. It is the fear of keeping up. It's not keeping up, not being able to stay relevant. So I'm a developer and I know that this is a very strong fear in a lot of developers. They cause anxiety and stress because our job consists of staying always up to date, and we are scared. We are scared about investing a lot of time outside work to learn, and we are scared of losing our job, and we are scared of losing the face in front of your colleagues by not knowing some of the hottest trend, or not knowing a particular aspect of a technology. And yeah, this is definitely the number one fear of developers. And in this video I want to quickly share a few things about it and to tell you a little bit about what Product C# is about and how you can help with that. So the number one things I want to say is that stop thinking about having to learn all of the possible technologies available. So this is one of the mistakes I made in the past, and I tried to learn all sorts of languages and frameworks and so on. I was so stressed. I was spending pretty much hours and hours every evening of my time to learn, and I miss out on friends and opportunities and family time and anything like that. So that's definitely not the way to go. The first things you should do is to pick a framework, pick a technology that you want to develop further and focus on it. Okay, so that's my number one recommendation. However, even if you do that, staying up to date with the technology and and at the same time kind of having a broad idea of the ecosystem is still quite challenging. You still need to spend a lot of time. Despite a lot of information is free, you can still need to Google it, aggregate information and so on. And there's a lot of content out there, like it takes hours to digest sometimes. And all over the internet is material that contains marketing, people showing off, a lot of kind of technology marketing, basically, that when you want to learn about a particular technology, you just only care about how to apply it, how it can help you and so on. You don't want to hear all of the kind of promotional aspect of it. So something I actually do is I'm using Feedly, or you can use any sort of RSS aggregator that kind of aggregate a lot of hundreds of blogs and websites about the internet, and I spend like some hours every day to look at all of this content and read the content and so on. But that takes quite a lot of time, and I always did that. The reason why I created Product C# is because I wanted to provide that if you're a C# developer and if you want to actually learn .NET, become a .NET developer, no matter wherever you are in your career, if you are just new to development, or you are a middle engineer wanting to become a senior, or a senior engineer wanting to become a lead developer, your most important asset is time. I value time tremendously. You should also do that too. A lot of developers, only are afraid to spend too much time in learning because they know that it takes time, and they are often looking for resources that can shortcut that time. And that's why I created Product C#. I create videos that are like 5, maximum 10 minutes long, but they condense a lot of information in one video and remove everything that you don't need, any non-relevant stuff, any slides or any theory that you don't need. All my videos are in Visual Studio, or showing you code and how you actually to apply some C# or .NET technologies in the real world. And I share my experiences and everything I've learned by looking at various resources. And I also send you every week or so the top 10 to 20 news in the whole ecosystem to help you stay up to date. So you don't have to spend hours like I do. Like every week I have 1,000 links to check. But I do that because I'm okay to spend that time because I save time for you. So what I actually do as a developer myself, I like to invest my money in resources that can help you speed up learning. For example, I recently did a job interview inside my company to become a lead engineer, and luckily I passed. But one of the things I've done to prepare for the interview is I didn't have any problem to spend some money to buy like a system design course that was like compressing all of the distributed system theory and practical ways of designing system, and I spent like a couple of days looking at that and practicing it. So I've shortcutted a lot of the learning. So I invite you to do that as well. Look for resources that can help you shortcut the time. So consider the time when you purchase courses or anything like that. So don't just look for free resources that maybe are hours in length. Think about the time you can save by doing that, and also the time you can save by getting access to people. Because if you join the membership that we have, you get access to me. You can send me anytime an email, and I can help you out and share my experience. And you can also ask in the group that we have to other developers that can help you out as well. So if you have a question, if you're scared that you're not up to date, or you don't know something, just ask. If you have a network, a mentor that can help you to answer those questions, it's really gonna speed up your journey significantly. And no matter where you are in your career, you always need mentors that can help you out. So I'm a lead engineer. I'm the highest individual contributor track inside my company, but I'm still have a mentor inside the company to help you get to the next level, to learn, because you never stop learning, but you need to be smart in how you invest your time. So yeah, that's a video I wanted to do, just because a lot of people are worried about, oh, I need to pay $7 to join, the membership. But think about that. So if you're a developer, you can easily get to a six-figure salary if you really invest in your career. And are you really worried about spending $7, $20 a month on a program that can help you to speed it up? Personally, I don't. But this is a question you need to ask yourself. What's your time value? How much an hour of your time is worth? And think about that when you actually purchase things. And remember, you don't have to purchase one course. You need to have more than one if you really want to stay up to date. But choose your resources wisely, resources that can help you shortcut the time. And productive C# is called productive, not just because I want to help you to become a more productive C# developer. Of course I want to, but also because it's productive to learn C# and stay up to date with productive C#. So that's why the name this is the name. So anyway, so remember that this is not something you are worried about. All the developers are worried about getting, not staying up to date and becoming irrelevant. It happens to me, it happens to all developers. First of all, reduce your anxiety, your stress by just focusing on whatever you need. If you're working on a company that only build web applications, just focus on ASP.NET Core and C# and the fundamentals, and then you're set. You don't have to learn Xamarin, for example, right? So learn what you need at the job, focus your learning on that, but also focus on the fundamentals, for example, C# and problem solving, any aspect that are related to the software fundamentals, testing and so on. And I can help you along the way. So reduce that stress and be smart in how you use your time and which resources you want to use. So I invite you to if you didn't look at the membership site that include all of the benefits you can get with the membership, I invite you to do it now, because that can really help you to speed it up. And you can just test it out with just $7 for the first month. See how you find it. As soon as you join, I guide you through the program, and you can choose the video as you want. And most of the members get the most out of the membership with just half an hour a week, because my videos are extremely short. I just condense all the news you need every week, and that's pretty much it. So I invite you to actually give it a try. Let me know what you think. But you're not on your own. You're not. We are all in the same boat. We all struggle with time. We always try to optimize our learning, and I invite you to do so you have more time you can spend with your friends, your family, your hobbies, anything like that. So you don't have to spend all of your extra time outside work to keep learning and stay up to date. So be smart with your time. And thank you very much for watching.